Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make this beautiful, simple, but classic cardigan. I will show you how we can make it. But before we start, please subscribe. Well, for this classic cardigan, we will need around 400 grams or 500 grams of this material that is between light and medium weight yarn. In this case, I will use it in different shades of green, red, brown, and yellow. I will make it in a small size and I will use the hook of number 4 millimeters. We are going to make this cardigan in two pieces. First, with the first front, the sleeves, and the first part of the back. Then the second part with the second part of the back, the second front, and the other sleeve. And well, we will start making 5 chains. We will start with the armhole and we will make 5 chains and then we will close in circle like this, a slipping one. Well, so like this, we are going to slip one to close. Then from here we will go up with 3 chains. And then inside of this ring, we will turn over and we will make a double crochet. This double crochet will be out of 3 crochet. Did you see? Well, then again, a third double crochet. The first chains that we made will count as 1 double crochet. So here we have a segment of 3 double crochet, then 2 chains, and in the same ring again we are going to make 1 more segment. Like this segment we are going to make 6. And between each segment we are going to make 2 chains. Well, here we have finished. We have 6 segments of 3 double crochet each with 2 chains between them. So we will finish with 2 chains, then we are going to slip one to close and we are going to slip one until the first 2 chains that we made. Remember? Once we are there, here inside, we will go up with 3 chains. Then inside, we are going to make a double crochet. So again here, we are going to make a segment of 3 double crochet out of 3 crochet, remember, then 2 chains, and now in this row we are going to make double. In each space we are going to make 2 segments together. So again here in this space we are going to make 3 double crochet together. Then we are going to repeat the same in all the spaces. And well, also between these segments that we are going to make double, we are going to make 2 chains, and then we will jump to the next space and we are going to make 2 segments together. Like this segments we are going to have 6. Well, look, here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. In the coming rows you will always have to count 6 segments. Please, I suggest that you always take time to count that you have the same number of double crochet in all the segments. We will call them shells, okay? We will call these segments shells. And well, we are going to, well, once we finish the row, we are going to slip one. And right away, we are going to slip one until the first space. So we can make shell over shell, okay? Remember that we are going to call these segments of 2 segments of 3 double crochet each with 2 chains between. This will be shells, so we will make shells over shells. So here in this space we are going to make 3 double crochet. Remember, we are making them out of 3 crochet, then 2 chains, and in the same place again 3 double crochet. And like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. And between shells we are going to make, let me change the light so I think you see it better. So between shells we are going to make 2 chains, then in this space that we have single, well, we are going to make 3 double crochet, okay, in this place, then 2 chains, and again shell over shell. So you see, this is how the row will be. So in the coming rows we will continue making shell over shell. Just we are going to increase where we make the single segments. Okay, so like this I will continue making until I have 12 rows. I will make 12 rows for a small size. Okay, so we are going to continue making shell over shell, just that in these spaces, as I told you here in these two, we are going to increase. In the next row we will have 2 single segments and 3 single segments, and like this until we have 12 rows. I continue following the instructions. I finished to make the 12 rows, and now we are going to fold. First, you have to locate where is the thread that you used to start, so you can see how we are going to fold it. Let me look for it so I can explain it better. So well, this is where we started the rows. So we are going to fold it like this, and we will join these sides with the marker. We are going to point it out, and we are going to continue all along this part. This will be our sleeve. So I will stop making here rows, because to me and for the size that I'm making, this size and space for the arms, it's perfect for the size. So I will put some markers all along here. And now look, we are going to stop making more rows here. Just here, without joining, remember, we are going to crochet rows here, in the bottom of the front, and then here, like if it were an L. So we are going to increase only some rows in the back, in the front, and in the bottom. And we are going to increase the size of our front and of our back. Okay, so we are going to only make 5 rows, because remember, I'm making a small size. But if you are making a larger size, we'll make more rows. Well, so here where I put the markers all along, it's the sleeve. Okay, and here I am. These are the sides, so I'm going to crochet only in these sides and in the bottom. So as you could see here, I won't join. I want to keep this side open. Okay, so don't join right there. So we are going to continue from here to the bottom. So turn around, and then from here, remember, without joining, we will go up with 3 chains. Then here in this first place, we are going to make a segment of 3 double crochet. Remember that the first chains will count as 1, then 2 chains, and then in the next space, second segment. And like this is how we are going to continue making 1 segment in each space. And we'll only in the bottom, right there in the corner, we are going to make it double to keep with the shape of our cardigan, okay? But in the rest of the sides, we are going to continue making it single. And well, here I already get ahead, and as you could see here from the marker, I count and I made 5 rows. So we are going to make the same, and remember to leave this side free, the side of the sleeve. And well, here as you could see where is the marker, I made 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows. I just crochet some extra rows in the sides and in the bottom, and I leave this space free. I didn't add more rows to the arm. I think it's perfect for the size that I'm making. And well, in the other side, right here in the back, we are going to join the second part that we have to make exactly with the same number of rows and everything. At the end, we will just fold a little bit or to have our neckline, and we are going to join right in the middle. So this will be the sides, the bottom, and that will be it. Well, I will show you just a quick look of how this is going to look. So I will leave a space here for the neckline. I will leave this side free to have the fronts open. Then we are going to sew the part of the sleeve. Remember that we are going to count how many spaces do we have in one side to have the same spaces in the other side. So this is basically what we have here. And then in the back, let me show you, is where we are going to sew to, right there in the middle. And well, so sorry I had to cut, but well, this is the back, and right here is where we are going to make, even you can sew or make an extra row, and you can take, while you crochet, take one stitch from one side and one stitch from the other side. If not, well, you can sew. And in the sleeves, I will make a single crochet row to sew, to join, or also you can sew. Right here in the bottom is where we started. Remember, is where we started with our 5 chains, and then we continue with making more rows until we get the wide of our sleeve. And well, remember, this is for a small size, and you will decide if you want to make more rows here for the back to make it for a larger size. And once you are sure, well, you can sew. Remember that then we are going to make a single crochet row to join the sleeves, and well, if you want, you can add some extra rows here in the bottom too. And well, here in the back also you have this option to join, so we can blend perfectly the join. So we are going to follow the same stitch, so we can join and perfectly blend the stitch with the join, right? So here I already made just the half of this segment. I made 2 single crochet, then I will slip one and take them next corner, and I will slip one to join, then one chain, and I will take both parts of the cardigan. I will fold them like this so it can be easier for us to join. So as you could see, I will go in zigzag. So I started right here, then I will come to this other space to complete the stitch and make here the 3 double crochet. Then we will make one chain and we will take the other side. We are going to slip one, make one chain, and go to the next space of the other side to complete the stitch, to complete the segment. So right there we are going to make 3 double crochet, and then we are going to come back here to slip one, and like this is how we are going to continue in zigzag. And well, I suggested that from one side you leave one row without making, so in the last row you can crochet while you join. And well, here I finished to join the back. As you could see, well, I suggested that you leave the last row of one side without making, so you can make the last row while you crochet, and like this you can have the same number of rows in one side and in the other. And well, for the sleeve we are going to join in the wrong side, so we can have the pleat inside of the sleeve, right? So we are going to make a single crochet row to join. Also, if you want, you can sew, but well, in this case I will take both sides and I will perfectly match one side with the other. I will take one stitch and I will go in order, and like this I will join them sleeves in the wrong side, remember, making single crochet. And well, like this we are going to continue stitch by stitch, okay? Please go in order and try not to skip many spaces and to take the same distance between stitches. Remember that we are going to stop right here where is the marker, okay? Because we are going to leave a little bit open our neckline. And we are going to make the same in the other sleeve. Well, when we finish to join the sleeves and the shoulders, we are going to make this other stitch. We are going to make this stitch in the fronts and in the bottom too, and in the bottom of the sleeves if you want. So we will start right here in the corner, and we will go up with 3 chains first, and then in the next space we are going to make a V. So like the V will be like this. We are going to make a double crochet, then 2 chains, and again inside a double crochet. So this will be a V. Then we are going to make 3 chains, and inside of this next space we are going to make a single crochet. So like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Again, 3 chains, in the next space a V, and we will repeat this the whole row, okay, and a single crochet. So this will be the sequence. Well, at the end of the row we will slip one to close and then right away a single crochet, and then we will go where the first V is. Right there inside we are going to make 4 double crochet. So here we have 2, then 3, we have 4, then we are going to make a picot. We will go up with 2 chains. Let me fix the light, and then we will come back where we started. We are going to slip one, and here we have the picot, right? Then again in the same space inside of the V we are going to make 4 double crochet again. So we are going to make these shells inside of the V's, okay, inside of each V's that we made. Then we will make a single crochet right over the last single crochet that we made. So this stitch is the one that we are going to make for the bottom, for the sides, and for the bottom of the sleeves if you want, okay? So first you have to make the V's, and then in the next row you will make the shells. Well, at the end it will look like this. As you could see, I made this stitch also in the bottom and in the bottom of my sleeves too. Remember to hide all the threads that you may have. And at the end we will iron using a protection under, very soft and gently. But well, I hope that you all have enjoyed making this beautiful cardigan with me. This is a must-have in your closet. It's very classic, it's very simple, and if you are a beginner, I think that this idea is perfect for you to start learning. And well, remember that you can make it longer, you can add more rows in the bottom to make it longer if you want. Well, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video if you like it and to give me a like. Please stay tuned in my channel for more videos. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.